What are you going to take over? How are you going to maintain control? And it was so interesting listening to these kids. How would you
I
take
bet.
control? And I'd write it all up on the board. Oh, you know what? I take control of the education system. Okay, that was smart. I take
Smart
control
move.
of the military. I can take control of the media so that I can control what people think. I
Yep.
take control of the food, the agriculture. I take control of the water. I take control of the oil and the natural resources. I would spiritually, mentally, and morally bankrupt the people so that I would put them in economic chains so that they don't have the ability to feed themselves. And you think of all these different things. And then the question that I would ask everybody once we had about 20, 30 things up there on the list is I would say, now what country does that sound like? And sometimes they say, oh, China. But 9 out of 10 times, I think probably about 75% of the time, they say, that's America.
Yep.
I say, okay. So if
True.
you know that freedom is economic freedom, and you know that there's a constitution and there's a bill of rights that prevent a lot of these things from happening, and you have the framework for success to respond to these things, what are you going to do about it? And I did the class right there. Just put them in a place where
Well
they
said.
understand that systemic injustice started very early, and it started with conditioning.